Hey now, it's Little Paulette without the gang, and I am back for the recap. What it is. So, it is Our Kind of People, Season 1, Episode 12 of the season finale, and it's called Kiss It Up to God. And while I got y'all here, don't forget to hit the like button, subscribe, and leave a comment. All right? And thank you so much for your support, and thank you so much for watching. I really appreciate it. Let's get right into it. So it starts off with Angela and Aunt Piggy surprising Nikki with Angela's new hairline, and it's named after Nikki, and it's called Nikki's Halo. Yeah, y'all. So they start talking about how, all the accomplishments they made and how they closing up the shop and they leaving. That was part of the deal with Teddy. So she has like a going out of business sale, and they just going over that. Angela says she still want to find out what's going on, but Aunt Piggy said she need to take that money from her father and go start her business, because if he finds out that they still snooping around, he gonna renege. But Angela says she not worried about him or his money. So Nikki got one more event, the Grand Elimination Ball, which means that Angela has 2 more days to get back at Teddy. And she's never coming back to the island again, she said. Okay, y'all, I had to go way back for that. Okay. Then it cuts to Leah in the bed reading her mother's letter and letter, and her husband coming out the shower looking good with a towel on and not being able to get her attention because she's buried in her mom letter that she left before she died. I think it's the one letter. Angela feels like she didn't do a good job of filling her mother's shoes because her mother was the most revered president, but all she did was basically stab Angela in the back, she thinks. Way back, y'all. Way back, okay? Raven say if you pick up your mistake fast enough and you hold it up to God or kiss it up to God, everything will be undone. Y'all see I got my lips up to the side, right? Okay. Then it cuts to Tyree at the breakfast table with Teddy, telling him he'll have the plans by the end of the week, and Raymond walks in and they both try to look away. I guess to try to act like they don't like each other still, so Teddy don't suspect anything. So Teddy asked Raymond how's Leah faring this morning, and he was like grieving, and she's still upset that you made her turn against her sister leaving town. And then they cut to Tyrese looking like, what? And then Teddy gonna say, oh, don't worry about Angela, we made a deal and she'll be fine, or something to that effect. Y'all see my face. Teddy gonna say he got all these announcements to make Leah feel better. Then he gonna say that they permanently acquired Raymond's company, and that's gonna make her feel better. And he gonna say he hired a private investigator, and the investigator told him that Leah was the one that he got the car key from, and that's proof that Raymond ain't a good husband because she was seeking comfort outside her marriage. Oh, not that your daughter was a cheating ass hoe that cheated on her husband, which she really didn't, but he made it seem like it was his fault. Make it make sense. Make it make sense. Woo. Raymond says the man who also cheated on his wife had an illegitimate child and he's running out of town, but he's fit. And Teddy gonna say, Just like I said, black folk is hypocritical. Nothing but the most hypocritical mugs on the planet. And I don't care if you don't like it, but it's true. Teddy said he spoke with the staff, and they said they also saw him going in. So it's not a great day to be Raymond DuPont. But what I don't understand is this. Raymond was the one who told the police that he found him. So why would it be a problem now if he told the police that he was in there when he went to the police station? I don't know if y'all remember, but when I did that episode, Raymond was the one who went to the police station and said he found him, or that a maid found him or something. But he the one that went to the police station to let them know that this nigga was there, okay? So I'm not sure why he looking so scared, because Raymond's mother is the one that did it, and Raymond can't stand her ass. He might not want her in prison, but he can't stand her ass. And Teddy said no matter what, he's still taking over Raymond's company. Raymond ain't said a word. First of all, he younger, stronger, and faster. Why he don't beat the brakes off of him and scare the shit out of his ass? I'll make his ass where he can't dial a motherfucking number. He already got Parkinson's. Whoop his ass, Raymond. Whoop his ass. Then it cuts to Nikki, Lauren, and Taylor at the beach, and Lauren is thanking them for being there for her when her grandmother passed. And then Nikki starts talking about Grandmama Eve or Mama Eve and how she's a guardian angel for her, etc., etc. And of course, Nikki's looking all guilty. Taylor's looking all guilty, not Nikki, while Nikki's talking, because Nikki's getting cheated on by Taylor and Lauren behind her back. So Nikki gets up to go put her feet in the water because they're gonna be leaving soon. And then they start talking, and then Taylor's saying how she feel bad and she can't keep pretending, because like I said, they're sleeping together behind her back. Make no sense. And they start playing, on the beach or whatever. Then it cuts to Angela walking in Leah's house, and they're talking. And Leah is thanking Angela for being there for her at the funeral and coming today. And then they walk into the room, and Angela says, I need to talk to you about something. Leah says, I have a surprise for you first. And she opens the door, and the Graceties are in there. And she starts thanking them for this emergency meeting. Angela says, what are you doing? So Leah starts talking about Angela, how she's done so much, and she made a mistake when she voted no, and giving all the reasons why. And then, of course, her bitch-in-law, Olivia, said, you got us here for that, because she don't like Angela, because she don't like her mom. But she don't have no problem with Teddy, the person that was married to her mom that was cheating. She only got a problem with Angela's mom. Make it make sense, please. Then Olivia starts saying that you don't know how to be a leader, and we've been talking that you under pressure, we thinking about making you step down. Basically, she's saying, she talking about she not gonna step on the grave of her best friend by letting Leah change the rules to let Angela in. Shit, Leah said, keep my mother's name out your mouth. Thought she was gonna slap her like Will did Chris Rock. Get her, Leah. So Angela was like, no, calm down. And Angela said something like she's an old bitter bitch, something to that effect. Leah said, for those who don't understand, I'm not taking a seat anywhere. And tonight's elimination gonna be the best one ever. So just so y'all know, y'all better bring it tonight, because the bar just got raised. Guess you heard that, bitch-in-law. Then it cuts to Leah in the elevator with Teddy saying, why does Angela still have to leave town when you said that her digging could hurt mommy? Mommy died, so why does she still have to leave? He talking about, that's the patriarch of this family. Yeah, this. Getting all hyped up and stuff. Because he lying. Because he was lying then, and he lying now. Leah said she was there for you through your heart attack. She been there for me through everything. FOH. She told him to let her walk away without saying anything is shameful and opposite of a patriarch. Yeah, ninja, opposite. And they walk right into a press conference. I guess that's the press conference he was talking about earlier. I hope Angela finds something and interrupt it and bless his effing bubble. Sorry, I almost said the real word. I didn't want YouTube to, flag my video. Teddy gonna have the nerve to say that we offering up something special, the DuPont dog with ketchup and relish or some mess like that. And Leah's in the press conference and she turned her head to the side like, DuPont dog, I don't think so. But he was doing that to mess with her husband at home because he's watching it at home, and Teddy knows. I'm telling you, he evil. Well, Angela's watching him on the TV at home, and she like, shut up. She turned the TV off. She's like, you think you're so untouchable? And then she tells Tyree that she has something for him. Meanwhile, baby daddy's upstairs moving boxes down, and he listening too. But when she says it to Tyree, he starts looking around like I don't know. I don't trust that look when you start looking around when you was down before, but now you're looking like, I don't know, like that, like I just did. That mess. Yeah, I don't trust him at all. Kind of like the same way he was looking when Raymond walked in on breakfast that morning. Like, oh, he backed down with Teddy again. That's what it really looked like. Don't trust his black ass. Not at all. When Angela showed him the gun, she asked if Tyree, maybe his dad could have bought it. Can you kind of look through his paperwork, see if you might find it? I know it's hard. And Tyree is like, no, I want to help you. Now he looking back like the normal Tyree. But a minute ago, something slipped out. So he says to her, I heard you was going back to Boston. And she's like, I've been trying to think of a way to tell you. Then Aunt Piggy busts in the room, was like, you got to look at this, Ange. And then she shows her some paperwork that says that Teddy's brother was killed the same night as the elimination ball, which is also the same night that her mother went to jail, which might be the same night that Tyree's father was killed. Not sure yet. And also the brother was very vocal about cleaning up the drugs in that area. And it's funny how her mother went to jail for drugs that night and he gets shot in the head that night. But it's always got something to do with Mr. Teddy, mother freaking Franklin. Crook. Tyree says that his dad collected the rents over there and, you know, the drugs in the drug area, and it would have been easy for him to get drugs to stash on Angela's mom. Nate, the baby daddy, says, oh, you better be real sure before you pin something on Teddy Franklin. And of course, that makes Tyree jump up because he like, I don't know who this ninja think he is, who he talking to. I will get in that ass. That's how he jumped up, y'all. He ain't say that though. Ooh, Tyree said he would never put Angela in danger. Because Nate said that'll just put her in danger if you put him on blast and you don't got proof. You know what I'm saying? And Nate said, oh, trust me, I know. That's why we leaving tomorrow. Like him and Angela a couple. So Tyree says to Angela, I'll look up that information, and he leaves. But I'm hoping that Angela puts Nate in his place because, Nate, you can't help. You've been in prison for years. Tyree can help. Don't be running off to help. His family is part of it. You are not. You need to sit down and be quiet. Now, if Angela needs some help or somebody bothering her, that's different. But what you're doing right now, you might be messing up her health. Stop it, Nate. Stop it. And after Tyree leaves, she look at Nate, then she look at Aunt Piggy. Now Piggy just grinning, and then she hurry up and Piggy hurry up and turn her head like she wasn't laughing. But Aunt Piggy called all of that testosterone, or what do they call that? A pissing show? Yeah. Then it cuts to poor Nikki and Taylor. And Nikki's all excited, talking about you can come to Boston, we can ice skate, we can do this, we can do that. And Taylor's all quiet, and then she's like, Nikki, can I talk to you? And then Nikki's like, oh God, what, we breaking up? You breaking up? And then Taylor tries to pretend like it's because it's the end of the summer and she's moving back. And Nikki's like, no, we can do long distance, we can do whatever, I love you. Don't you love me? And then Taylor don't say that, and she's like, Nikki's like, you can't even say it. And she's like, what was I? Just some fling, some summer fun? What's up with this? What's going on? And then she said, it's not like that. It's not like that, Nikki. And Nikki said, tell me what it was like, Taylor. She said, as if falling off a yacht, getting pushed off by your girlfriend, lying to the police wasn't enough excitement enough. And she walked past and did the little, what is that, the shoulder bump on her. Pushed her out the way and kept on walking. Because trust me, Taylor don't want none of that fire. F smoke. Nikki is fire. Hey guys, don't forget to hit that like button, comment, and subscribe. Thanks for watching. And next thing you know, Nikki comes busting in the door. She's wiping her tears. Her mom and dad is in the kitchen talking. They ask her if she okay, and then she tells them that Taylor broke up with her. Poor baby. Of course, Angela tells her she's going to love again and she's going to be able to build butterflies again because Nikki says she don't want to go to the grand illumination or whatever. And I guess Angela's like, nah, you going. You going. Nate's saying all this stuff like, I would have fought for her too. And in the meantime, Angela's smirking and looking at him like, man, please, this is some puppy love stuff. Get over it, girl. You'll be all right. So Nate told her that you take a bowl of spaghetti and whatever noodles You throw it over your shoulder, whatever noodles land on the back of the wall, the shape of it will be the initial of the person that you're going to meet next. Way back, y'all. Way back. So Nikki throws one over her shoulder and she hits her dab in one. And of course that starts a real food spaghetti fight. Yes, y'all. A spaghetti food fight. Not a real food spaghetti fight. Angela say, love never dies. It just changes form. Nikki says, like Mama Eve. And she said like energy. And then Nikki said like Mama Eve. And she said, yeah. And then meanwhile Nate is just looking at her. Angela and Nate sitting in a tree. K-I-S-S-I-N-G. First come love without the marriage. Then came Angela, Nikki, and the baby carriage. Yeah, that's how it was, y'all. That's how it was. Then it shows Nate on the, I guess like their, I don't know what that is, the front courtyard of the building that they're in. He has a projector out there. He has it set up real romantic, and it's showing Angela from May 2004, showing a wig, like showing her first stuff that she was doing back in the day when they was together, I would imagine. Because she's like, where you get this from? And Nate all dressed up in a suit. He trying to get Angela back, okay? Angela kept saying, what is this? You even got that cheap wine that we used to drink. Oh my God, you made all my favorite things. Nate was like, this was the night that I made 17 years ago for my first love. Like I said, he trying to get it back, y'all. He said, you're not really losing anything by leaving here, Angela, but you're walking into a plan that we've always had. Yeah, that made me go way back, y'all. He said he want us to have a second chance, or them to have a second chance. And he said, not just us, but let's give Nikki a family. Way back. Angela started laughing, and she kind of held her shoulders, laughing like, what? This ninja bust out a diamond ring, okay? Shut that, zip it, shut that laughter down. Tyree walked in. Nate said, brother, do you mind? He had the ring open. Tyree said, actually, brother, I do. He said, Angela, I got something that can help clear your mama's name. She looked at Nate like, I'm sorry. And then Nate said to her, do your thing. And I'm so confused right now. What is going on, Angela? What's going on? So Angela was like, I didn't answer him. He's offering a life that Nikki would thrive in. And I'm sorry, I shouldn't be talking to you about it, but I'm so used to talking to you about it. And because of you, I've been able to float in this environment. Tyrese says, I want you to be happy, whatever that environment is, like whatever it looks like. Real man, okay? Tyrese said, but you need to start with the truth. So this information about your mom and Teddy can really help you. Tyrese says she was right. His dad did buy that gun for Teddy. What? He got Teddy's brother's autopsy, and the bullet matches the gun that was Teddy's. And it looks like Teddy may have murdered his own damn brother, which would explain the dreams he had with his brother and all of that stuff. And he's just a effed up person all around, so. Lewis's time of death was between 10:30 and 11:30, which means the elimination ball was in full swing, which means that Eve was at the ball, which means she couldn't have done what they're saying that she did. Tyrese said, we're really close to finding the answer, so I don't think you should leave with him. You need to stay here and fight. Custer, Taylor, and Nikki in the bed kissing. Get on my nerves. My bad. I meant to say Taylor and Lauren kissing in the bed. Why can't I get these damn names straight, y'all? And Lauren asked Taylor, was Nikki okay? And Taylor was like, she's upset, and I get it. She was like collateral damage when we were getting our stuff together. You know, people kill me with that mess. And Lauren's like, I'm glad we got our stuff together, but Out of respect for her, I'm going to wait until she's gone, and then I'm going to tell the world that we're together. And Taylor starts smiling. Ugh, they get on my nerves. Whew. So Lauren wants to give Nikki this bracelet. She gives her the bracelet, opens it up, and the case has nothing in it. She says someone's been boosting stuff in her room, and she knows exactly who it is. They cut to Sloan and her twin brother, Quentin, in the closet kissing. The door busts open, and it's the grandmother, Sloan's grandmother, which is the house manager of the house. But not Lauren, and she is hot as fish grease. Her intuition told her they was in that damn closet, and she was right. She said Lauren told her that they was hooking up. It's Quincy, not Quentin. Ain't she a trip? She told on her damn brother. Grandmother said she leaving this house ASAP. Quincy said, you can't do that. I love Sloan. The grandmother started walking out. She started chasing after the grandmother. Grandma, please. Lauren told her several items from her room was missing. And the grandmother was like, and your time in this house is done. So you just gonna believe Lauren that your granddaughter is stealing from her. You got to be... See what I'm talking about black folk? This is what I'm talking about. You gonna believe this girl knowing how she is. You been in this house with her knowing that she lied, she start trouble, she do all this shit. And you gonna believe her versus your nice, sweet granddaughter because you caught her kissing? Girl, please. Ooh, Sloan says she's sick of his sister always projecting on her when she's the thief. She stole Taylor from Nikki and they've been hooking up for weeks now. And she stormed up out of there. His face was like, what? Next it cuts to Angela and Leah blowing up pictures from all the old pictures from the Great City balls from before. Then Angela suggests that they blow up pictures of Teddy and the mother together as a tribute to the mother. But you know she really just trying to show who was there that night. Angela's smart, y'all. Next thing you know, Teddy punk ass gonna come in telling the maid he'll take his coffee in his office because he see Angela and Leah and they're working. Gonna come and tell my Angela, I liked knowing you and Nikki, getting to know you in spite of you leaving. Ugh, she ain't going nowhere, brother. And you ain't doing shit. Talking about he's sorry about what happened between him and her mother. You sorry mother effer. You abandoned her and her mother. She is your blood child. Dusty. King Dusty. Leah's like, I know. You don't understand. He's just trying to protect his family. Angela closed the door and she was like, he killed his brother Lewis. And of course Leah's like, no. My uncle was shot by a drug dealer. That's what your dumb, ugly daddy told you, dummy. You know how your father is. He ain't ish. Ugh. So Angela starts telling her all the stuff, and Leah's like looking all scared. She's like, stop talking. If this is true, I'll lose both of my parents in a week. Angela said, I already lost both of mine. I don't know why Leah thinks she's so special. And she said, this is why nothing don't get done. Because you always choose Teddy, and I will always choose my mother. Tell her, Angela. Angela started gathering her shit. She said, as long as that's the case, I don't see how we can be sisters. And she right. Because Leah, you are not to be trusted. You are Teddy. And he murdered your mother too. And I think you know it that he murdered your mother. He killed your mother. All right, y'all. Don't forget to hit that like button, comment, and subscribe. So what I'm going to do is end this video right here, part 1. Our Kind of People, season 1, episode 12. Kiss It Up to God, the season finale. I'll be back with part 2. Thank y'all for watching. Don't forget to hit that like button again, comment, and subscribe. Peace.